Hello, my name is Craig Andrews, and I am here today to do a reading for you from out of my short story, A Flute in Amber, which is found in this copy from the Olympic Authors Anthology. Flute of Amber, a fable for our time. And so it was at this time, being the year of the dragon moon, 1346, for those who reckon in such ways, that there came to travel in Japan a flautist of great renown. Verily, he was well received, for the laud of his excellence seemed to travel before him, just as the sun arches in delight, cat-like in the pleasure of the days. All of the best monasteries vied for the honor of his sojourn, for he was a master of the Dharma as well as a master of the flute. It was said that he was born into a pious family in the land of India. While still a toddler, he was orphaned by a famished tiger, but then whisked away to safety through the compassion of a Dakini, herself a disciple of the Buddha. Thus he was raised up and learned the music, art, and knowledge of the supernatural realms, the pure lands of Amitabha Buddha, and the grace lands of the goddess Kuan Yin. It was in the monastery of Purple Excellence, nestled within the foothills of the Jade Mountain, that our story begins. The flute master, whose Dharma name was Shien Sin, the fairy immortal of the heart, had come to the Jade Mountain Monastery just as the snow sealed the passes. The monastery was to be his sanctuary, his chosen place for a winter of solitude, practice, and renewal. And so it would have been, except for a knock on a cold, clear January day on the monastery gates. The gatekeeper was busy carving a guardian deity from magnolia wood and just about cut off his thumb. He was so startled. He never would have imagined a traveler on the road this time of the year. He rushed to open the small door to the side of the main gate, and what stood before him caused him to fart in surprise. For there, dressed in rags and standing barefoot in the snow, was the august figure of a Zen tramp. A Zen tramp, it is good to remember, is a Dharma wanderer of the land. They are often endowed with miraculous powers and quick tempers. They are said to be special healers and messengers of fate, and are best left to their own devices. The gatekeeper swallowed hard. Impeccable courtesy, he realized, was probably his best defense. Please, sir, he bowed. Enter and warm yourself and enlighten me as to your needs. The Zen tramp quickly stepped into the small room and extended his hands over the top of the charcoal brazier, which was keeping everything toasty warm. He undeniably smelled of stale sweat and dirty clothes. His breath carried the odor of garlic, and his eyes had a kind of crazed look about them. The gatekeeper gulped again, his Adam's apple bobbing up and down like a cork midstream on a fishing line. And this is all I will be able to read for you today. If we need to find out what happens next, we will need to buy this book, Prevail.